everybody, Tom Barnes, Stories from the 78, and you see a little bit of the holidays left over here. That's what happens when you're like in mid-January and you want to get out of the house and enjoy the neighborhood, and that's what you should do here on Southport. They have a wine stroll here on Southport, another one down the street in Roscoe Village, among other things that you can do here in the Roscoe Village, Southport Quarter, Lakeview area. I'm going to talk to Becca about all things that you can do outside. Enjoy the neighborhood, get out and enjoy, right? And one of the things about these wine strolls I'm talking about, over 25 wines. Yes, over 25 wines. You get a little 2-ounce pour. You get to walk around. Maybe a good first date. I don't know, it'd be a good story if you guys end up together, right? But one of the stops here is Galleria Liquors. So I'm going to go in here and talk to Becca and then Robin for this story from the 78. All right, inside Galleria Liquors here in the Southport corridor. I'm here with Becca. And Becca, you are from a big fancy chamber of commerce. I'll let you say your nice title.
Hi, I'm Becca Gersh. I'm the executive director at the Lakeview Roscoe Village Chamber of Commerce.
And you have two different wine strolls happening. One is right on the Southport corridor here, and another one in Roscoe.
Yeah, we have a winter wine walk coming up beginning of February 9th, and there'll be a route on Southport and then a route on Roscoe in Roscoe Village, two of our neighborhoods. So we're really excited about that.
And it's part of an overall, effort just to get people to get outside, come back. Everybody's kind of was huddled in for the holidays. It got really cold around like Christmas time, so now it's time to get back out. Weather is okay-ish. It's not terrible. As for January, 40 is actually pretty great, right?
Exactly.
So let's get out.
Totally, we're hardy souls in Chicago, so yeah, we're trying to inspire people to find some creative outings. So we've got a lot of programming coming up in the first quarter of the year, the wine walk and a bunch of other stuff we're really excited to invite folks to in Lakeview and Roscoe Village.
And so what's going on down at St. Alphonsus? What's happening
Yeah,
down there?
so we're doing our second annual ice sculpting event. It's going to be the weekend of Saturday and Sunday, the 28th and 29th of January. Saturday it'll go from 2 until 4. Sunday it'll go from noon until 2. This event is funded and presented by SSA 27, so they're going to be putting it on, so it's free to the public. And we're bringing in skilled ice sculptors, and they're going to be doing 4 different ice sculptures, carving 4 different blocks, 2 on Saturday, 2 on Sunday, and it's just a really fun interactive event for the community.
And then you have something up the street a little bit on Southport at the Music Box. What was that event going on?
Yes, this month for January, kind of to kick off health and wellness for the new year, we're celebrating winter wellness all month, and we have tons of discounts and programming from our health and wellness and beauty businesses all throughout the neighborhood. And then on Monday, January 31st, we're going to be culminating the month with the presentation of a movie called Angst. And this is a film that sort of takes the stigma away from anxiety and opens up the conversation. It's great for teens and parents, but it's great for anyone of any age. I think we've all been challenged by anxiety, and so there's a great film and then a discussion afterwards. We're really excited about that.
And then those are all events, I should say, that are within the scope of January, and this is stuff that you guys do all year long, and people who want to find out information about just getting people out and enjoying the Roscoe Village and Southport, Lakeview area. What website should they go to? Sorry.
Yeah, we have tons of programming. So this is just the beginning of our really active programming for businesses and residents. And it's lakeviewroscoevillage.org. And you can buy tickets, find out more details about times and other businesses participating for all those events on our website.
And the most important thing that we're talking about, not the most important, but right now, since we're in the actual Galleria Liquors here, is the wine stroll. So talk about that, because you get a chance to sample a bunch of wines. Like you said, somewhere upwards near 20 or 25.
Yes, more than 20 wines on each route. This is, we're in Galleria Liquors on Southport, and there'll be, like I said earlier, there'll be a route on Southport with about 10 to 12 businesses and another route on Roscoe Street with the same number of businesses and over 20 wines to be tasted. Everyone gets a tasting glass that you'll take from location to location. It's really cute, and it's a souvenir glass you get to take home. And the tickets are already on sale on our website, $35. This is going to be on Thursday, February 9th. So we say it's a great pre-Valentine's Day outing. It's a chance for you to shop in the businesses and taste some great wines. You can buy gifts. You can make it a Galentine's Day outing with your girlfriends. We've done this for the past few years, and it's really popular. The weather never slows anyone down because wine keeps you warm. So
Yeah, you're fine.
don't even worry about that. So we're really excited.
And over 25 wines for $35. That's a deal.
Yes, and you'll be
amazing.
surprised. Like you get a good, you get 2 ounces at each stop or with each pour, and that's a good amount of wine when you start adding up all those locations. So it's a really good value and a really great chance to see some businesses you may not have seen. Galleria and Convini and Compai are 2 of our wine providers, and they're really experts in the field. So they're going to provide some great opportunity on some education and good tasting.
I think this would also be a perfect spot, or the wine stroll would be a perfect opportunity maybe for a first date. You really get to know somebody if you're sampling over 25
It's so true.
things of wine, right?
Yes.
You really get to know them if you like them
get
or not
to know each
pretty
other,
quickly.
and there's something to do. Like I think an activity for a first date is amazing. So I feel like it's a great icebreaker because you have somewhere to go and places to try and kind of keep the conversation moving because you're physically moving through the neighborhood. So.
Absolutely, and people will stop here at Galleria Liquors, and Robin is back there. I think I'm going to chat with him next just to get a little sample of what they offer here because they do wine tastings here, I believe, on the weekends or sometimes during the week as well.
Several days a week. Yeah, he'll be a great resource for you. So hope to see you guys soon.
All right, thank you very much, Becca. I'm going to go find Robin.
Sounds good.
Not a bad day at the office, really, when you get to try a bunch of different wines, promoting a wine stroll here in the Southport neighborhood. I'm here with my friend Robin. How you doing, Robin?
I'm doing great, thank you.
So, Galleria Liquors, it's not a liquor store, first of all. It is a wine shop, and that's what you really want people to know, that this is a wine shop for this particular neighborhood, so it reflects the needs and wants of this neighborhood, correct?
That is correct. What we do is we just really listen to the customers. Customers here are great. They come in, they tell me what they're having for dinner, I pick them out a bottle of wine. They come in, they say, I need a red wine from Greece, I get them a red wine from Greece. They want a red wine from Morocco, I'll get them a red wine from Morocco. What's great about our store is that we do listen to the customers and their needs. So we don't just buy brands, we have all kinds of things that people have never seen before because it's just a small neighborhood wine shop. We have wines in different price points. Everything you see on these tables are under $18. And
That's incredible. I think people think wine shop or a local wine shop, they might think expensive because that's what they've been programmed to almost think, like for big box stores, but not the case here. I mean, we off camera, we sampled a bottle of wine that was $13.
That is correct, yeah. A little Verdejo from Spain. It's an all-natural wine, so there's no added sulfur, it's organic, and it's $13.99.
Yeah, you can't beat that price, really.
Yeah.
I mean, you pay more for a lot of other things than that.
Yeah.
So, for this particular wine stroll that is coming up on February 9th, I believe.
Yes.
Explain how people will go about the experience when they walk in here.
So they'll buy their tickets from the Southport Chamber of Commerce, and there'll be various stores. So what I'm doing with the Chamber is I'm curating the wine list. So I'm not sure what stores these wines will be in, but when you walk the walk, you'll be able to try all these wines. So we have wines from Portugal, we have wines from Italy, wines from Spain, South Africa, Spain, South Africa, France, Italy. So you'll get to try all these different wines, and they're all boutique wines, things that you wouldn't normally try. And that's kind of the whole goal of this wine walk, is you get to walk into the stores. The stores, if you walk into the eyeglass store, you can check out their eyeglasses and taste some cool wines. When you come here, we'll probably have a couple extra wines underneath the table.
Sure.
But yeah, you'll be able to taste some really, really good wines, and they're all going to be very affordable.
Yeah, and part of the affordability is the draw, because I was talking to you before, and you had me sample this wine here, which was a Spanish wine, good for like salads, is that right? And
salads, chickens. What's great about this wine is it has really good acid, so that gives it a backbone. Some people think of acid as a bad thing, but if you put like lemon on fish or chicken, that's what makes it pop.
Sure.
That's all. It's all what acid is. So when you get a wine that has good acid, it makes it pop in your mouth. You're like, and then you just want more.
Right. You always want more, right?
Yeah.
And I mentioned earlier that I was going to buy my wife something Italian for dinner tonight.
Yeah.
And you pulled something specific for that, and that's what we're going to try, right?
Yeah. This is a passamento. This is where they dry the grapes just a little bit. I think about 30 days. And what that does is it gives it really good concentration. It's not an Amarone, where Amarones are dried for months and months and months, and Amarones are $100. This is a passamento. This is $19. Here, let's give this a try.
Yeah, why not? You mind passing me a glass there? Thank you very much. So we're gonna try one right here.
Cheers, friend.
Cheers. You do the little swirl thing all the time,
Yeah.
right? And what are people looking for when they try? Well, I gotta put this over here. What are people looking for when they're specifically trying this wine? Like, what are the different characteristics?
This is really rich, dense, and a power pack flavor.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It tastes like wine's supposed to taste like.
Yeah. I was about to say.
Yeah. It's nice. It's got ripeness and richness. Dark cherry, dark plum.
I was gonna say cherry definitely popping in there, which
Yeah.
is something I haven't really tasted before in wines. You know, it's usually you have bad wine, it tastes like bad wine. This tastes like actual fruit, which is really good.
Yeah.
With that pop of the cherry in there at the end there.
Yeah.
It's really well. It's very smooth too.
Yeah.
I could do this all
Yeah.
day.
Yeah, there's not a lot of tannins to these wines.
No, not.
So that's what makes them also really nice.
So these are just a couple of the examples of people that we'll have on the wine tasting. How many you're going to pull for the actual event itself?
I believe each store will have 2 wines, a white and a red. We'll have a couple extra though.
Couple extra. So come see you, Robin,
Yes.
here at Galleria Liquors the 9th, or any day for that matter. Come out and try your local wine shop.
Yeah.
If not here, there's another location on Wells, I believe, as well,
There's
right?
another one on Wells. Yes, Wells and North.
Well, thank you very much, Robin. Cheers one more time. Let's not let this go to waste here, my friend.
Yeah.
Let's do that. And cheers, everybody. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
All right, that's the story here from Galleria Liquors in the Southport Corridor neighborhood. As the rain begins to fall or snow, because this is Chicago, don't be detoured. Go out, enjoy the wine walk. It could be a good first date. Fun story to tell, tombarnishchicago@gmail.com, or head over to my website, storiesfromthe78.com. Let me know what you think. Have a good time with the wine stroll.